It's not dirty in here. We go clean up.
it must look dirty in here.
Cause why you talk about you? Let me stop. It costs to be the boss, and you niggas don't want to pay up.
Yo, certified yappers.
Certified Yapathon.
Certified yapathon. We got. Oh, we should ask the same question then.
Same question? Run it. Who's on? Can you see who's on?
No.
What's up? What's up? Whoever's on,
What's
comment.
up?
Can you turn the comment section on or nothing? Can you see that?
Yeah, comments will appear here.
Nobody comment. Nobody comment. Say what up. Say your name if you're online. If you're if you're a girl or guy or whatever, so we can start some type of topic. We want to ask a question.
We want to ask a question.
Oh, we need interaction. Oh, what?
Oh.
All right, fuck it. Let's talk the conversation ourselves.
Yeah. So what else you want to talk about?
The topic we were on. The question we were on. Look at my grandma. Look at my grandma. Beautiful. Thank you. You got 4 people, my dog? Okay, somebody said Johnny almost is watching.
That boy
bring
Johnny.
him on video. Oh, bring him on video, I think. Well, I don't know if he's asking to be on or he's...
Come on, Johnny. Shit, we just talking, man. We just talking stuff. We got a question for y'all though. What was it? If you're in a relationship, should you make your profile private or should it stay public?
If you're in a relationship, male or female, with no business, you don't make money from your Facebook, Instagram. Let's just leave it there. Facebook and Instagram. If your Facebook and Instagram doesn't make any money, male or female, and you're in a relationship, should you keep your account private? Thumbs up for yeah. Thumbs down for no. Thumbs down for you should be able to keep yourself public. Everybody should be able to. Thumbs up for you should be able to probably write that somewhere.
Yeah.
Like come on to the chat. I should find out.
I would. Yeah.
Because I'm sure you can.
But basically, because what do y'all think? Like, so you get into a relationship, right? So no, let's run it back. Let's run it back. So you're single, right? You're posting all these photos of you looking nice. You know, you're posting stuff that makes you look single. You know, that single stuff.
You are marketing them ass cheeks. You are putting a little extra. All right, let me.
Yeah, you're marketing your ass, right? You're looking for somebody, right?
Or you on there showing your abs, trying to show guys in general. I don't know what guys do, flexing,
right?
Flexing their money at the bridge, showing off they fit, trying to get likes and shit, man.
Yeah, and then they try and get validation. You get all these dudes in your inbox. Let's say you pick the best one out of all of them. You get into a relationship. At that point, like, ain't that it? Like, okay, you've done the job. You promoted yourself. You made yourself look good. Now you got somebody. So at that point, do you make yourself private now, or do you stay public and stay posting those types of things? So it's like, so then would it be up to the man?
So Johnny said private or public, it wouldn't matter to me. It's about how easy she is to access at the end of the day, and that's very true. I mean, but that wouldn't your girl having a public account a little easier or seem more easier to access? Isn't that access? Like you can, so that's directly like to that directly correlates to that. She is stopping access from guys she don't know, the public, because she already has her friends, she already has her family. I'm assuming, you know,
right.
And if she doesn't, when they add them, She can add them,
Yep.
and she can have them.
Yep.
They don't have to see her account until she can approve of that.
Exactly.
That's not like you're stopping her from or stopping him from having a social media account.
And that should go both ways. That should go both ways too. If your man, if the guy in the relationship, if he doesn't have nothing to promote or anything, and you guys come together as a union in a relationship.
Everybody who's in a relationship don't make money from their page or get clientele or guests from their page is fucked up. Yeah. You got to get fucked up. You fucked up, man. You got this shit fucked up, man. Let me stop considering you live like that.
But all the new people, what was it? What was the question? All the new people, the topic we're on is it
if you're in a relationship, male or female, don't matter. If you're in a relationship, should your account be private or should your account be public? If you don't have nothing to promote, if you don't have no business or nothing to sell, shouldn't we all have our accounts on private when we are in a relationship? If we have nothing to promote online, that's the topic. That's what I feel like we agree, and that's our subject. That's our subject of our show. We're not even gonna give them a chance.
Right.
You want to argue this shit?
You want to argue this shit?
Slide up and say something, please, because we want to understand. We want to be enlightened as to reasons for why, in a relationship, people feel the need to have their. I guess, yeah, it's a private, and she has obviously. Never said to see where he said, so yeah, I see where y'all coming. Who's it, Johnny Olmo? I want to see if a woman agrees though.
Right.
I want to see if any of the ladies agree. Thank you, Johnny. Are you willing to join the live?
Join the live.
Is that Johnny the barber?
No, it's I be cutting him.
I be
coming late.
Yeah.
With the tacos.
Oh yeah, the restaurant Johnny from Lowe's from Lowe's. Johnny, you actually suggested some people to us today, and Ray ended up cutting them, and they're gonna bring their older brother too, bro. Thanks. We appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
But I agree with what Johnny said, man. It's all about how approachable she makes herself. Those are signs to show you if this is like someone loyal or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In my opinion, because if they're showing you signs of not being accessible by just making their profile immediately private. Once they're 3 months into a relationship, they've been rocking with you for a minute. They like you. They talking about they love you.
Right.
Take the necessary steps to show me that. Take the necessary steps to show me you want to take it to the next level. That you deserve for me to do equivalent of what that may be on my end to that.
So like I was saying earlier, so the woman should already, if she's really into this dude, if she really loves him, likes him, and wants to have a future with him in a relationship, that she should already, like, you don't got to tell her nothing. You know, it shouldn't be said. She should just already
He should too.
Put his thing private, put her thing private, because the point of social media is to show yourself off, right? To take pictures, to be social, right? So, what's the point of being social if you already got your boyfriend? But you can, everybody you got currently on your social.
It can be social.
Friends, family.
But in your private world, in your private family world, what does it need to be public? What does it need to be out there just in everybody's face about it? That's my thing.
Right, like if you're in a relationship, are you still gonna be posting those types of photos with your ass out? Are you still gonna be sharing all that freaky stuff? Like you tell me, feel me? So
you don't necessarily gotta even be on the line and watching to still gonna be sharing. Abe got what? Abe got this bitch full of niggas. But yo, I got yo, bro. I'm not saying no more. Look at my fucking belly. It costs to beat a bus. You niggas don't want to pay.
Another topic.
All right. Let's bust out the cheaters. Let's bust out again. Let's go back to some shit we got ammunition to. Yeah.
Hey,
let's talk about some toxic masculine
masculinity.
Oh yeah, that's
because we got men on here, bro. They
Yeah.
want to hear some shit. Let's get on.
Hey.
Let's get on their ass.
toxic masculine traits.
Toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity. I know. You know, I have a lot to say about this shit.
Yeah.
Toxic
Name a toxic masculine trait. Anybody that names a toxic masculine trait and is the actual one. That's fine.
What's a toxic masculine trait?
I would say dudes that are too controlling.
Okay.
A dude will come into a girl's life and expect her to have that private account.
Right.
And like immediately, like that account today, like instantly, like
Oh,
boom.
Right.
Because you know what I mean? Because I'm him.
Right.
But
Another toxic masculine trait.
I would say that is only toxic if he's not matching up that energy. Because if he's not, let's say he is coming correct, though. Let's say he is keeping all of his stuff private,
right?
Not accepting no type of conversation from no other woman, and not making sure that he's keeping like holding up whatever's equivalent to her in her head, whatever's equivalent to his idea of keeping her account private, whatever she think is equivalent to that. Like, is he doing that? If he is knocking those, then that's not toxic. You know what I mean? He's just asking for a trade off. He's asking for an even trade off.
Right. Feel like
fuck, we need to get our shit together.
if
when
he
who on here?
Shit, what else? Fuck. Toxic. Anyways, the topic is toxic masculinity. No, we just talking, bro. We had a talk earlier, discussion. Should male or female, when you get into a relationship, should you put your social media on private? They got fucking stuff.
If you're in a relationship for longer than 3 months with somebody and y'all rocking, y'all like this, y'all talking about y'all love each other 3 months or longer, I should say. Should you guys put your accounts on private? If there's nothing else being gained from your media, if you don't make money, if you're not an entrepreneur or you don't have a business of some sort through your media, should your account be private? Who to win in a fight? Extra Santos. Right, let's go.
Let's get it.
He probably more experienced at fighting than me. I probably can like get him, pick him up and slam him.
X will beat my ass.
Keep posting things.
Anyways, hey, to post, comment some toxic masculine traits.
Making motherfuckers want to fight when we try to get to some logical talk. To some
Hey, post, comment, toxic masculinity traits.
Who's Gustavo?
I don't know.
That was a good one though, Gustavo. I like that energy. But we gotta just
fuck.
Just talk. Let that shit out.
All right. So what do you think is toxic in a man? Like a man.
Guys be going to Agave and be wanting those girls to turn and be white housewives.
Right.
They want to go and meet a girl out in the club, but then they want her to stop going to the club. I want to stop going out. I think that's a toxic thing that men do, bro. That's very, very toxic. If you met a girl out, you've seen her out multiple times, you met her out, you take her out to have fun, and then like halfway through your relationship, you don't want her to go out no more. That's not fun no more. You just choose to say that's not. Why? That's what y'all met.
Right. If you go out every weekend, shit, that's pretty toxic. You going out for some booty every weekend? Just catch some booty. You go out at the club.
I don't go out
and shit
to go catch some booty.
I
don't go out.
I was shit, really drinking and shit.
Throw the gloves on. Toxic masculinity trait. Throw the gloves on.
Oh, it's cool. Ownership and entitlement.
Ownership and entitlement. What was that? Yeah, that's a toxic masculine trait. Ownership and entitlement.
Yeah.
Feeling like they own someone. Yeah, and feeling like, I would say that men would like to receive
a lot of wifey like material without putting their part of being a man and providing and protecting. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
they expect more than what they're giving into the relationship.
Yeah. Also, if he's just if he's
That's
if he's controlling and shit, like if he's like telling you to do certain things and he's not doing them in return, then that's definitely toxic.
yeah, you about stupid as a motherfucker, Scott and female.
That's toxic masculinity traits. Uh, yeah.
But see that I hear you on the you about stupid, Scott and females at Gaba. You're right. But let's say you are at a Gaba for your cousin's birthday. I mean, this is gonna contradict what I'm gonna say, so that's not even right. Fucking.
Uh,
My point is the point that I was trying to get at is that not everybody that's at the club is bad. People can be at the club for the first time in a couple months in a blue moon, and you just happen to run into someone else that just barely ever runs into the club or whatever,
right.
and y'all kick it off. But my point was like you can't be a motherfucker that want to be in the club all the time, met somebody in the club, and then y'all want to take her out and think that's not cool, bro. If she enjoys, if she's not home and you found her attractive and she likes going to dance and listen to music and have a couple of drinks on the weekend here and there, you shouldn't want her to keep her from doing that, even if that's not something that you want to do. If you met her there and that's what she likes to do, I mean, shit,
Right.
go with her. If she's trying to go by without you, then that's like another thing.
You can't expect for her to do something when y'all met at that fucking spot, right? If you don't want her to go out, then why'd you meet her at the club in the first place? You know what I mean?
Like approach is everything. Like how you set up the situation was everything. Yeah. Depends on the track on the club. It usually attracts a female or low key. What? Say that for. All depends what you attract in the club. I usually attract the female or low key or not. What? I usually attract the
females or low key or not known.
I for some reason have bad luck with the actual bops only because
you are what you're
attracting. Exactly. If you're a guy and you handsome and you not fetching for everything, you're not chasing every little piece of meat that comes around, you're not being thirsty.
What's up, Lupita?
Just chilling, you having a drink, enjoying your music, enjoying the DJ's performance. You out because you actually, or it's your boy's birthday and he's celebrating. You bought a bottle, y'all popping and y'all having fun. You just so happen to catch eye with somebody who's doing the exact same thing as you, on the same vibe as you across the club. Why isn't it? That's right. I feel like that's cool. That's okay. That's nothing wrong with that. And you attract what, like you said, bro. You don't attract no bops because you're not a bop yourself. Like you're not giving off like that. You're not at that wavelength of hoe. So a girl that's on that wavelength not gonna go with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's understandable.
That is.
I think the fact that we're putting the setting on agaves was for messing this all up. Let's say we were at the mall. It's the same. It's the same thing. Not the mall.
Not the mall.
What's the where are people supposed to meet now? If it ain't the club, if it's in the
Look, if you want a wife, you go meet her at church, at the fucking library, at the.
Go to church.
That's the only place where you find a wife.
Nah.
Come on now. Nowadays, the only place you meet a wife is at church.
You only date women at church, man?
I don't date women. Which wait, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Nah, doing all that right now.
Doing things you enjoy doing. Exactly. Just live your life, bro. Yeah. Just live your life. And you're gonna run into somebody because you're gonna be focused. You're gonna be on your grind. You're gonna be doing what you're gonna do. They're gonna come along. Bro.
Would you say, can you meet your wife at a club, at a bar though?
Why not? Why not? You're at the club. If you're moving with good intentions, you don't ever go to the club. You get snappy when
day, you get dressed, you put on some cologne, you get nice and fresh, and you step out for my birthday. I'm like, hey, come out to my birthday. I'm about to have it at Agave. We about to get a section. We about to tear up the city.
But leaves with nothing. We expect nothing and leaves with a prize. He said, no, you can't. Yeah, you can't meet a wife at the club or bar. Is that what you're saying no to?
Yeah, you can't. You can be a man who has it all at the moment, but leaves with nothing, accept nothing, and leaves with the prize. I understand what he's coming at when he talking about that, but it's like, is that prize worth it? Is it actually a prize? I think it's just a matter of where you at in your lone life, bro. Where you at and where you care about, like, what you care about for yourself. How much you care about yourself is where it starts. Because if you care about yourself, you're not gonna just talk to anybody or to anything or any person that's out there. I should say you're not just talk to anybody.
Right. If
You're gonna have
value, right. If your value
to meet your what you value yourself.
Yeah. If you step into your value and you know what it is, and you see it for what it is, I'm sure you're gonna want that in return from somebody else. If you are looking into a relationship, you would want to see that.
Right, so it don't matter where you meet them then at that point, because if you're holding yourself to this standard and you go to Agave, nobody and everybody in there is over here. Nobody's gonna be able to touch you, fuck with you.
Right.
But if there's a girl in there, she got the same wavelength. You holding yourself to these standards. You talking to her. She's like, hello. She presents herself as a lady. You present yourself like a gentleman. Y'all having a great conversation. Y'all peek off from there. Y'all exchange numbers. Y'all follow up conversation next days, and it goes correct. Y'all do the dating how y'all supposed to. Y'all have the 3 days no sex. Actually coming boom or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Man has higher value, but this value is earned. He isn't born with it. Yeah, women aren't born with value either though. Women aren't born. I feel like women, the most valuable points of women's lives are, well, that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, but yeah, see, the thing with that is a woman can be as valuable as a man, but
that's a different.
It's it is a different topic.
I mean, I can spring up some talk, but women losing, they just don't realize that they don't have the real.
That's different.
A man is higher value, but his value is okay. Woman is delusional and don't realize. You know, that's not actually a different topic, bro. That is, cause like there's a lot of delusion out here, bro.
Yeah,
there's a lot of delusion and a lot of expectation, but I feel like a lot of men feed into that delusion. I feel like a lot of men gas a lot of these women up too, bro.
Oh yeah, they gas them up. It all goes back to all the sexual stuff around us.
Yeah, you know? Dudes is gassing women for sex. Guys gotta admit that they go for women for sex, and they go to women that want relationships, and they act like they want relationships,
right?
So they can get the sex. Or women are going for sex too, and they acting like they want relationships,
right?
Going that they just want, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where,
and we're speaking on the culture.
Yeah, right? That's the culture.
We're speaking on the culture because there's many other parts of the world where it is tradition. You know, like even here in America, like a lot of white people, they're traditional. All the older generations too, they're traditional. It's not necessarily minorities and shit, and a certain group. It's really the culture itself. It's all having to do with the music, fashion, the entertainment, the social media, all the stuff going around.
That's adding to the delusion.
That's
like all this why he's saying
yeah
like women delusional,
right? And if you're a part of that culture, then most likely you carry some of those traits and shit.
I think there's a lot of toxic shit going on in this day and age, and it needs to stop. I think a lot of our people, Carlos Johnson, is that a girl?
No, it's not about degrading women. It's about questions that we have about how society goes nowadays. Because we have a lot of questions about like why things are just decided the way that they are. Like why are some things social? Like why are social norms the norm? And it's really just not normal at all.
Right. Uh, uh,
Like the social norm will be keeping your account public when in a relationship after a year of being with somebody, even though you don't have a reason to, you don't make no money. Okay, I understand. I'm just trying to answer your question. Um, Even if you don't make no money through this account, like what is the purpose behind keeping there's just like toxic traits that both men and women push. Like even there's toxic masculinity too that men push on women in our society, or like guys think that just because they pay for a dinner a day
right.
that they're supposed to get sex now.
Right.
And that's what the fuck ever made
Yeah.
that rule,
Yeah.
bro?
We're no better, right?
Yeah, guys ain't no
Guys are no better. Like,
there's things that we be putting on girls too, and but there's also like a middle that we have to meet.
right.
That where it's like we gotta realize that this is wrong and then this is wrong. But it's okay to say when this is wrong, but it's not okay to say when this is wrong. And that's where like I guess that's where it seems like we're degrading women or bashing women, but it's like we're just talking upon
Yeah.
our end. Cause shit, guys do things and it's noticeably wrong, but girls do certain things and it's like it gets hyped up.
Like for example, guys.
It's cool for a girl to take the guy's money.
Yeah, guys like uh let's say you're in a relationship and the guy cheats on you and he's toxic if he's trying to get you back and this and that, and you're stupid enough to come back to stay, and so he keeps on doing it. He probably got multiple other women, and that's what the rappers are doing too. They're going out cheating on their wives, whatever, fucking all these bitches, doing all this, going on concerts, getting all these girls, cheating on their girl back home. That's what the culture of guys will see. That's what the guys were seeing. They think that's cool to have hella bitches, this and that. Uh, so that's the toxic part of the guys.
Yeah, guys think that they can have just a whole lineup of women that they can just have sex with this, that, and the third. And
Right.
one of them is just supposed to come about and be a wife out of the 10, out of the let's be realistic, out of the 3. Even though you're not catering to one girl and showing her your true loyalty, like she can see this shit, bro. You never made yourself private. You're getting likes from random accounts. You like a random accounts. You know that shows. I feel like there's certain standards that are just I don't know.
Yeah. If you're deleting messages, hiding stuff, then what's the point of being in a relationship?
All right, so we gotta find
the point would be just like keep having sex with her. That's the toxic part too.
So pretty much we having an issue with initially contact, like when we approach people. Pretty much our society's having a problem with like coming correct.
Right. Coming correct.
Like just being straight up honest from the jump. Like, hey, I think you hot and I just want to hook up. What's up? Can it just be that
Right.
and nothing else?
And it should.
And people are having trouble just being honest.
Right. That
because
I'm fault at that too.
Yeah, we all.
I'm guilty of it. Guilty of it. And that's the initial.
Well, move correct from now on.
Right.
Like, just know that when you approach a woman or a lady or whatever, you just know that. I mean, if that's what you want, I say just approach people that you want to marry. Approach people that you see that has potential of being your wife and being your lady.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? Of course, if you're in that, I feel like if you're in phases in your life for real, you would know if you want to deal with that or not. I'm at a point in my life where I'm not trying to deal with nobody like that, bro. For real. I don't want nobody that just want to fuck with me. That's not. I'm good with that. So I'm cool.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right, Carlos. Yeah, women expect their man to pay their bills and fix their cars too. Like that's not a requirement for a man to do that for a woman. And as a man, it is a requirement. It's a duty in life we have to do. We have to provide and protect for you in all types of ways. You know, that's why you play into your feminine role and we play into our masculine role. But nowadays they want to twist that up. They're making women more masculine and males more feminine. Like why? Why?
There's no gender roles. There's no da. But when somebody busts into the house, who's expected to handle that?
Right. Exactly. So so while you guys are too busy trying to be strong and independent, like where does that play into?
It's like it goes both ways, bro. When men are being fucking feminine as fuck, trying to be cute on the internet, bro, trying to get attention and get liked and get likes,
Right.
and be cute,
Right.
like feminine ass,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, dudes trying to be
emotional ass shit. Like
yeah.
talk about they, whatever. I don't know, man. That's damn. We were going somewhere with this. She said, social media plays so too much into downfall.
And that's why we asked
That's
earlier.
very true.
That's why we asked earlier. When you get into a relationship, should you put your social media on private, or should it stay on public?
Who is that? A girl?
Yeah.
Is that? Can we get somebody to join? Cause we have questions.
Yeah.
I want to know if somebody.
Anybody want to join? Let us know.
Cause we have questions and we want to clarify some things. We need help. We want to. Yeah, send Carl. Is that Carlo or Carl?
Yeah. Carlos. Oh shit.
There you go.
Yo.
Dang,
Yo.
y'all caught me looking
Oh, I can't hear
crazy.
you.
That's like, what's up?
What's
Y'all got me
up?
looking
Can
crazy.
you get on camera? Can you see what you look like?
What happened?
Can we see you? Oh, what up? What up? What up? What up?
What's up?
What's your opinion? What
Oh,
was the
shit.
things you were saying?
What do you mean? Wait, of what?
You had mentioned something along the lines of like relationships or social media can be a downfall to relationships. And then
Oh, yeah.
as a
Yeah, true.
woman, from what I can tell, you look like a woman to me. You what do you think are some of the things that social media brings down in a relationship, like on the like as in your aspect, like what you experienced?
Like for example, okay, I know you guys can totally relate to this, but whenever you're in a relationship, all of a sudden that you're not available, everybody
Right.
wants you, right? And so I feel like, for example, like if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna keep it public, but obviously if I'm gonna have my man on my page somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in the relationship status or in my profile picture. But one thing, like even if I'm public, I'm not gonna let anyone know that I'm gonna let people know that I'm in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it like I feel like it shouldn't really matter if it's public or private, but it's like it's what you do and how you even like, for example, if you're sharing some hot girl shit on it, people are gonna think, oh, she's single. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I know that there's a lot of people on Facebook that I have that I know they're in relationships, but if you go on their page,
It doesn't
they look
seem
single
like
as
it.
hell.
Right.
But like for me, I know I'm gonna post my man for sure. I mean, I don't got one, but like when I got a man, I know I'm gonna post him for sure. But like,
Why would you
you know
want
what
to
I'm
keep
saying?
it public?
If
Because you already have all your friends, family. You already have all the attention you get from there. So why?
and you're gonna get in a relationship that's gonna increase the
Right.
amount of people
Wait,
that are gonna want to like your stuff.
wait, public in what sense? Like Instagram,
Yeah,
you said?
yeah, like keeping your account
Oh,
private or public.
oh. I mean, my Instagram is already private anyways, but like Facebook, I feel like it's. I mean, I have everything as friends only, so I guess Facebook don't really matter. But
That's
like Instagram, that shit's already private as is. Like
see,
I don't
that's
really.
dope. That's I mean, I feel like your man would appreciate that
Right. Yeah.
because you're already making yourself not so much accessible to just whoever.
Right.
And that's what we're stating. Like that's what we like guys should do that too. Like if we're in a relationship with a girl, we should and we don't have no business. We don't have no sort of like we're not trying to attract new clientele. We're not trying to attract new customers. We're not trying to. What is the point of being? What are you marketing? What are you putting out to the world?
Yeah,
You know what I
literally.
mean?
Yeah, like if you got like something you're trying to sell, that makes sense. But If you ain't
You
selling
selling your
nothing and you ain't
face.
shopping,
You selling your lifestyle. You selling this, and for how guys see it for our girlfriends, because you guys are our precious trophy. You're selling your beautifulness. You're showing yourself off to everybody. Like, well, you have me right here.
hell yeah. And like I feel like, for example, like with women, like they're like obviously it's not like they. I'm not saying that it's always the case, but most of the time women are more like, hey, like delete her, delete him. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have a friend of like 20 years, and then your girl comes along and is like, delete her. Like
Delete that. Delete
that's
that.
wrong.
That's
That's
and
wrong.
my that I like that. That's a great point right there. That's a great point.
Because then if I pop up with a friend whoever I had for 10 years and like, oh, that's my friend, then you're like, nah, and then you're like, no, and I'm like, no, but that's my friend, that's my boy.
That,
Then it's like, bitch,
that should
you're
be
doing the same
our
thing.
boy. That should
Exactly.
be
Like
our boy.
I want
Why
you
isn't
to,
he our friend? That should be my friend too. Then, in my opinion, in that sense, right?
and and yeah, and then, like if my boy respects me so much, he would want to come and meet you, or meet each other. You know
Of
what I'm saying?
course. Just like
Like
if
like
I
I'm
have a
not gonna sit
friend that's
here.
a girlfriend of mine, I've known her for 20 years, 10 years. It should not be no what bit an issue ever for me to introduce my girlfriend to this friend of mine because
Exactly, and
yeah. No, go ahead. You made up a good point. I was trying to agree to your point.
no, and yeah, like for example, and then it's like, and then if it's like, no, like, but that's my friend, like so when we're later on living together in our own house, you're gonna go and chill with your friend. No, you're gonna want to invite, hey, come over, we're having a barbecue. It's all of us now. It's not just, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It
It's
ain't
like
no you just I got an invite. That's another thing too. People try to make it weird and like I don't have any friends. I don't want to be. I don't want to hang out with your friends. And then it's like that's a different subject.
Yeah.
That's a different.
So
and
what do you think about when a girl like they're getting into a relationship and the girl likes to go out still but doesn't invite her man? Like she's like, oh, we're having a girls' night, and she doesn't invite her man. Like, what do you think about that?
girls' night is different. Like, for example, if I know you're going out with your boys, and I know for sure that your boys are hoes, I'm gonna have a feeling about it. But if I'm like, oh, you're going out with your boys, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. But it's like I'm not gonna be like, can I hang out with your boys? I'm not gonna hang out with all men. First of all, like and I know, like for example, like I'm not gonna carry myself where I'm gonna find my situation to hanging out with all men, even like with my
I
man, obviously.
think
But I'm not.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell
But
you.
like, no, but like I feel like if it's like a boys' night or a girls' night, it's different. But it's like all the time, and you're going out every weekend, and you're going somewhere where you know people. You know what I'm
I
saying?
hear
Like
you. You
you just
shouldn't
gotta know
be.
where you're going.
To go with what you were saying. I hope my girl not trying to do that. My girl better not try to be going out every weekend with her homegirls. I mean, she can go when she wants to. That's cool. I don't mind that. Go with your girls and not want to go with me. But I probably won't want to
But every
go. Like
weekend,
you said, I probably wouldn't want to go if it's all her friends, all her girlfriends.
Right.
She about to go have a girls' night. Why do I have to go? I shouldn't
but
be there. Maybe if you feel like you want me to pick you up, I would love to come pick you up. I would.
exactly,
That's what that.
Listen,
exactly.
you
Take
would
me up.
you would want to go because your woman is going out somewhere with a bunch of drunk men dancing around, thirsty as fuck, probably horny as fuck, ready to go. You never know what the fuck could happen out in the parking lot,
But
bathroom, drug your ass.
Well, that's my girl. My
You
girl
need that
got his
protection.
is there too.
If you're in a relationship, then the man should provide that type of protection.
He should
but I feel
if
like
she requiring that, but my girl ain't gonna be in the parking lot with them men. My girl is gonna be with her
I
friends
was gonna say
in
that.
the
I
section
was gonna say
with the girls.
Right.
That's with the girls. How was she supposed to be?
exactly.
Now that's my argument.
So what
Huh?
happens? Sorry, I was just gonna say. So what happens when your girl before she's your girl goes out with her friends? You know what I'm saying? Where's the
But
protection then? You know what I'm saying? Like
as a
there's not.
man,
You're gonna pop
as
out
a
the
man
door.
stepping
Like
into
you're
that
not gonna pop out the.
relationship, you're fulfilling that role now. You guys agreed upon that.
There should be a time when a girl can go out with her friends, bro. Just like a guy should be able to go
Yeah,
out with his boys.
yeah.
It
Cause then what you gonna do? Pop out the
it
bush when I need your help,
it,
like
it
Mr. Captain
the
Save a Ho.
problem is when people want to steady go out when they get like every
But
week,
yeah,
every other.
but if you parking lot pimping in the in the parking lot, that makes sense for you to want to protect your girl. But if it's like your girl's coming to and through, you know what I'm saying? Like coming here and there.
Yeah. I think we were getting a good subject. I think we were getting a good point. We kind of got a little carried away. We kind of sent it up. We kind of went off. Yeah. No. We should. Do you think there's any like double standards in relationships, or like do you feel?
Definitely.
You said definitely. What's one? Can you name one?
Yeah, like for example, like how I was telling you about the whole, but that's my boy, and then when the guy does that, that's one example that it's like so it's okay for a girl to have guy friends, but when a guy has girlfriends, it's like no, you can't. That's not happening. Or like shit, I don't know. Let me brainstorm.
Okay. Well, that's a good one. The friends thing, like you can't have a friend, you can't have boy, you can't have, but then turn around and have the same thing, like a double standard. Okay.
Right.
Are there do you think the dating pool right now, like how do you feel about the dating pool? Like what's making the dating pool seem bad? Besides like social
I
media,
guess
we can't just say social media and like influencers and shit because we have to eventually look within. Like what?
um, I guess if you're like a old soul kind of person, I feel like marriage too. There's people who don't want to get married these days, and like for
We
example,
can.
like
I'm
if you're in a
sorry,
relationship,
we
I
can
think
barely
most.
hear you.
Oh my bad. Um, I feel like a lot of people don't want to get married, and obviously that's not a requirement at all. Like not one bit, but usually it goes like relationship, engagement,
Can
marriage.
we
You know what I'm
can
saying?
we
That's like
agree that it's women that don't want to get married?
yeah, that's true.
You agree?
And then or
What the
yeah, I
fuck?
do. And then when they find someone that is good, they're like, this can't be true. There's no way. So then they start like themselves because they don't have anything like, hey, this is too good to be true, so I gotta have my guard up. When that's why I feel like earlier where you guys said why women can't be in their feminine energy is because guys want to, not all guys, but some guys, like even women, they'll trip like, oh, like they'll be like, oh, like you can't do this and that, and then the women are like, wait, hold on, damn, no, like wait, what was I saying? What was I saying? My fault, I'm fried as hell.